welcome back to another video with Indigo Math. Today we're going to explore some properties of a parallelogram in an angles question. Let's start! So it says here in the figure below, ABCD is a parallelogram. So if we've got a parallelogram, I know that opposite angles are equal. So I'm just going to mark out these angles that are equal. So this is going to be 137 degrees as well. And also, opposite sides are parallel to each other. So that means we could use angle properties like interior angles. So if you don't remember, let me just do a quick recap with you. Interior angles, I'm going to draw an example like that. If I've got two lines that are parallel to each other, then this angle here is A, this is B. The angle at A plus the angle at B will add up to give me 180 degrees. Remember the U shape, and this is called interior angles. So let's see here how we can use that in this question. My goal is to find angle BED. So I'm going to mark out angle BED here. This is angle BED. And you realize, actually this angle BED, I could use the triangle to help me. So, can I now find angle DEA first? So angle DEA would just be 180 degrees minus 18 degrees minus 137 degrees. That will give me 25 degrees. Why? Because this is part of a triangle, and we know that the sum of all angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So this angle property here is called sum of angles in a triangle. If we have got that, then do you realize angle BED is right beside angle DEA, and they all lie on a straight line. And we know that angles on a straight line add up to give us 180 degrees. So angle BED would just be 180 minus 25 degrees, and that would give me 155 degrees, and we call this adjacent angles or just angles on a straight line. Let's move on to part B of the question. My goal is now to find angle CFD. I'm going to mark that out. Let me mark that out in green. Angle CFD is this one here. Let's see if we can use the properties of a parallelogram to help us. If I want to find angle CFD, all I need to do is to go and find, I'm going to highlight that in yellow. If I can find this little angle here, which is angle CDE, then I can use the one straight line here, this straight line, to find this angle here in blue, and then later use the properties of a triangle to go and find the angle CFD. So let's start with this. I know that ABCD is a parallelogram, which means opposite sides are parallel to each other, so I can use the interior angles. So since angle BAD here is 137 degrees, that means I know that angle ADC would just be 180 degrees minus away 137 degrees, because remember, these two sides are parallel to each other since it's a parallelogram. That's gonna give me 43 degrees by interior angles. And then now I can find angle CDE. Angle CDE would just be 43 degrees minus away the 18 degrees, and that's gonna give me 25 degrees. The moment I have 25 degrees, I can find angle CDF. Angle CDF would be 180 degrees minus away the 25 degrees, and that would give me 155 degrees. Why? Because, you see, this is a straight line here. I'm going to highlight this in green. This is a straight line, which means the two angles add up to 180 degrees. So instead of writing adjacent angles on a straight line, we could also write angles on a straight line. Now we're ready to go and find the angle in question, which is angle CFD. So remember, these three angles form a triangle, right? Let me just mark out the triangle in red. So I'm talking about this triangle here. Angle CFD would just be 180 degrees minus your 155 degrees minus away the 15 degrees, and that's going to give you 10 degrees. This one here is sum of angles in a triangle. So this is just another way where we can use the properties of a parallelogram to help us in an angle question. Math really isn't just about practicing questions. Come join us for some fun events where we'll show you how math is actually very, very chill. See you soon!